Hi guys, this is Ashley from TS Company One, and I'm back with another reading on Kenneth Petty and how he feels about Lil Wayne, Drake, Nas, and Lewis Hamilton. So hopefully they all pop up in the reading. Hopefully they all will. But he is a very interesting character, so we about to get into everything revolving around Kenneth Petty. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notification. Follow all social media in the description box. And this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so the first card that we got is the King of Cups right here. So basically what I'm getting from this card is that Kenneth feels like a lot of men have used Nicki. I think she's been telling him about her past and what she's been through, her relationships with Wayne, Drake. Mostly. I don't think she really discussed Lewis and Nas. She definitely doesn't tell Kenneth about Nas. Because Nas is from Queens and Kenneth is from Queens. So she doesn't want to cause an issue, but she does tell him about the relationship which she has with Drake and Wayne. And so he feels like Wayne, Drake, Meek, they've all used Nicki. That's how he feels. The Six of Swords. So Kenneth is very protective of Nicki, as you can clearly see. And he feels like, especially with Drake, he doesn't want Drake to ever contact Nicki again. If it was up to Kenneth Petty, Nicki would not have no contact with Drake. He doesn't have really an issue with Wayne because of how Nicki speaks of Wayne so highly and how he gave her start in music. So he doesn't really care about Wayne too much, but he does not like Drake at all. Like, I'm saying that he do not want Drake around. The Eight of Wands. Okay, from what I'm seeing is he's ready to go to war about Nicki. And Nicki said pop up on somebody, he will do it. Nicki has a hold on Kenneth Petty, and he does listen to her. A lot of people think that Kenneth don't listen to Nicki. He do listen to her. Okay, and he's ready to go to war. If anything happens between Meek or Drake, he's ready to go to war about Nicki Minaj. The Sun card. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that it's very interesting. I'm seeing that, like, Kenneth, he has an inkling, but he has no evidence, but he has an inkling that Nicki still speaks to Nas. I don't know if you would call it intuition, but he feels like they still contact each other, but he doesn't have any evidence. I don't feel like Nicki just hands over her phone. I don't think she does that because she pays the bills. So I'm seeing that he has an inkling that they could still be communicating with each other. The Nine of Wands. He's watching every communication she makes publicly, not private, publicly with Wayne and Drake. So because Wayne, like I said in the other reading, wants to do a tour, he makes sure that he stays on top of Nicki with that and makes sure that Wayne and Drake know that if there is a tour, Kenneth Petty will definitely be on the tour. I'm letting you guys know, if you're going on tour to see Nicki, Kenneth Petty will definitely be behind the scenes. So he's going to have to be accommodated if they do go on tour. And he's telling Nicki, like, if we go on tour, I mean, if you go on tour, I'm going with you. You're not going by yourself. So Nicki won't be touring by herself, especially with the baby. The Hermit card. Kenneth wishes that Nicki would just stay home. He does not want Nicki to work at all. I don't know how he expects her to I don't know how he expects her to not work. You know, she's a musician, but he does not want her to work out at all. That's why the Hermit card always pops up with Nicki, because he wants her in the house. That's probably why she's never around anymore. It's probably because of Kenneth. It's not even because of the baby. It's definitely because of Kenneth. The Knight of Swords reverse. So what I'm getting from this card is that Kenneth really wants to fight Drake and Meek. If he ever catches them just walking down the street, which will never happen because they got security, but if he did, he would definitely try to fight them. He does not like Drake or Meek Mill. He does not like either one of them at all. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Kenneth Petty kind of feels like these men are jealous of him. He feels like, oh, I got the girl that all you men want, and she's with me now. Okay, she's with me, and you guys are all jealous. So Kenneth Petty feels like Meek, Nas, Drake, Wayne, that they're all jealous of him, and that kind of might be true. Especially Meek and Nas, they definitely jealous of Kenneth. The Seven of Cups. So what I'm getting from this card is that Kenneth hopes that like Nas and Meek never speak to anybody that he used to be friends with, because it is a small world. And especially in New York, Nas knows a lot of people that are not famous from his hood, and he's hoping that they never speak to anybody that he used to be friends with, because then that person is probably going to tell him some bad stuff about Kenneth Petty. So he's hoping that they never run into the people that he used to run with. The Chariot card. Okay, so Kenneth feels like he treats Nicki better than any past relationship, better than Lil Wayne. He feels like, I treat you so much better than all these guys combined. It's definitely a W for you being with me. That's how Kenneth Petty feels. The Knight of Cups. So he knows that if Nicki dumps him, because it's more likely to happen than him dumping her, that all these guys are going to try to swoop in. So he's going to try to hold on to Nicki as soon as possible. Even when Nicki will want him to leave, he's not going to want to leave. He's going to want to stay in this relationship. Okay, the Star card. Ooh, okay. So what I'm getting from this card is that Kenneth Petty kind of feels like Nas is definitely the person out of everybody lurking, and he views Nicki as his star, not like a global star, but like his star, and he doesn't want to let her go. But he feels like Nas is lurking the most, which he is. But he can't really prove it. Like I said, Nicki's not going to hand over her phone like that because she pays the bills. So he can't really get too buck with Nicki. But he feels like, you know what? I got to watch out for this Nas guy. Especially. I thought it was me, but it's really you, Nas. Okay, so the Seven of Swords. So Kenneth has a lot of secrets. He has a lot of secrets, and he's hoping that none of them get revealed. He has a lot of secrets, and he's hoping that Nas, Meek, Drake never reveal them if they ever find out about them. But for what I'm getting, that he doesn't really like Drake Meek or Nas, but he doesn't have a problem with Wayne, but he don't really like them three. The full card. So I'm getting that he thinks Lewis Hamilton is a fool. He feels like, boy, you should have stepped up to the plate. You the fool. That's what I'm getting from this card. He feels like Lewis Hamilton was an idiot letting Nicki go. He feels like the rest of them, they messed up. But you should have stepped up to the plate because you had the most money. You were better looking than all of them, more successful. So he feels like he had a better shot out of everybody, and he didn't do right. He didn't make his move. The Emperor card. So basically, Kenneth Petty feels like he's better than all these guys because he got Nicki. So Kenneth feels like he's better than Drake. He's better than Nas, Meek, Lewis. He was like, well, she chose me out of all of you guys. She didn't have to do that. So he feels like he is better than all these guys combined. Okay, so that was a quick reading about how Kenneth Petty feels about Nas, Meek, Drake, and Lewis Hamilton. If you like the reading, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. This reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and I will see you the next video.